Well, hello, Charissa Poole.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Doing good. How are
Well,
you?
I'm doing very well.
Awesome.
And you have part of a giant kitty behind you.
Yes.
Yes.
We do.
There's a reason for that.
Yes.
Where are we right now?
We are at the Henderson Animal Center, and we are getting ready for our Bark in the Park Pro-Am Trainer Challenge at the CERT Festival. So we're hoping to get some of our dogs adopted and have a barking good time.
Well, woof. And yeah, syrup and dogs don't really go together. But in this case, they do, because you guys have some special plans thanks to a Sabine High School student named Joe Ray, right?
Yes, we do. He piloted this event last year, and we had a lot of success with it. We had a great time. A lot of people showed up. Eventually all the dogs got adopted. So we're looking to do that again, but on a larger scale this year, and partnering with the CERT Festival as an extra hub to get some extra people our way and have a good time for the animals at the CERT Festival, because there hasn't been a whole lot. So we're wanting to start that up again and kind of combine the two.
Yeah, it's well, then there's a lot of foot traffic.
Yes.
And then suddenly there's somebody there that they're looking at the syrup, and then they see the dog, and they're like, you know what, I'd love to adopt one.
Exactly. And we've noticed, some of the people that attend the CERT Festival like to bring their pets with them, and there's opportunities for them as well.
Okay. And so this program isn't just bringing a bunch of dogs out there to the CERT Festival and cutting them loose, right? I mean, there's
Correct.
a training period that happens.
Yes. We have a couple elements to the day. The first part of the day, we'll have a pet parade and a pet show for people who have brought their own animals there. And then following that, we'll have the trainer challenge, which is our shelter dogs having been trained for about a month in foster homes, and then their trainers present them to the trainer challenge at the park and compete for prizes. And hopefully at the end of this, they all get adopted.
Yeah, and that's what happened last year.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So this training thing, is it too late to get involved with that? You already have that all set? Or?
Nope, we have just kicked it off, and starting October 1st, the trainers are allowed to come pick out their pet.
Oh, okay, all right. So how do you get signed up to train?
You can go online at hendersontx.us, and we have all of our forms there. If you'd like to be a vendor, if you'd like to sponsor, if you'd like to be a trainer in our challenge, there are all the forms there online. You can go under the Animal Center department and go under Pro-Am Trainer Challenge, and all of our forms are right there.
Okay.
And you can have no experience or all experience. We have a professional division as well as an amateur division. So if you know nothing and just want to try your hand at it and just foster a dog and give it the opportunity to get out of the shelter for about a month, great. You can still participate as well. If you know what you're doing and you run your own dog training business and would like to come help out a shelter dog, fabulous. We've got a spot for you too.
So these people get the pets, temporary adoption, and just train them as best they can.
Yes, and it's basically a foster situation. So if for some reason the animal does not get adopted at our event, it will be coming back to the center, but we're hoping, if they don't get adopted that day, they'll get adopted shortly after.
So what kind of tricks did some of the dogs learn last year?
Well, we had a course set up. There's a grading rubric online that they can look at, and it kind of just breaks down the different elements of what we're looking for, amateur versus professional division. And it could just be basic training on how to sit, on how to behave properly on a leash, or you could take it as far as you want to go. So it's just kind of up to the trainer and what they'd like to do.
Yeah, you told me that one of the dogs last year was taught to play dead.
Yes, Sam took it to a whole new level. I believe they renamed him Duke. He was a very good boy. He knew how to do quite a few things, and his presentation was laying down. So he did that very well. He got a 10 out of 10 on that.
That would, that would make for a very popular dog, I would think. This dog is chill.
Yes, he stays.
Yeah. So, is it some kind of contest as well, or?
Yes. So we will have trophies, prizes, goodie bags for the winners, and we had lots of great stuff last year. We had lots of great sponsors, and it was just a really good time. And they had really nice winner baskets. So
Oh, cool.
There's some really good prizes.
All right. And so,
Not to mention bragging rights.
yes, of course there's that. So I guess this kind of really helps to clear the shelter a little bit, huh?
It really does. You know, we're hoping to get as many contestants as possible. Sometimes we have foster fails, which we're hoping to have again this year. You know, it's where the trainer ends up keeping the dog, which is fabulous. Not mandatory, but we encourage that. You know, and we're hoping that, you know, the ones that don't get adopted by their trainers, somebody happens to see them performing and just has to have that dog.
Yeah, I guess, you know, in a month or month and a half when you're with the dog, some people just get attached.
Yes, it happens.
Hard to let the boy go.
Yes.
Well, yeah, this is quite a thing that Joe Ray came up with, because he organized the whole thing, right?
Yes, he did. Yes. Yep, he's put a lot of effort and energy into it, and it's turned out to be a really big deal. So we're hoping to do it every year.
So how are the numbers at the shelter now compared to last year? Is it about the same, or
It's about the same.
steady flow, I guess?
Yeah, it's about the same. We stay full. It's a constant revolving door. So
Yeah, but this, you know, like I said before, makes the animals much more attractive. You know?
it does. It does. You know, this can be a high stress environment for them, just because there's a lot of dogs barking. There's a lot of smells for them. It's basically like being in a room with everyone yelling all day long. So it can be stressful. So, you know, we do try to decompress and spend time with them in the yard and get some of their energy out. But, you know, at the end of the day, they really just need to be in a home and have a loving family.
All right. Anything you'd like to add?
No.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.